it's Tanya, and a couple of people seemed to enjoy when I shared this little traveler's notebook, which is in the passport size, and what I'm doing with it. So I thought I would share again because I've been playing in it using all sorts of goodies like stamps and James Burke's die cuts, and yeah, so I figured out share again. So here we go. And yeah, it's actually really sad. If you do follow the girl who created the stationery bento box on Instagram, she recently posted that she's stopping doing it, which is very sad because it's a gorgeous product, but I can kind of understand why it's incredibly labor intensive, and she puts so much of her soul and her heart into it, and I think she got too popular and just couldn't cope. But I am very, very pleased that I actually did get one, and it means that this little journal that I am working in is extra special now because it's kind of a one of a kind, really. So yeah, I am super happy that I got a box. And yeah, the only downside to James Burke's die cuts that I've found, they came in his August Patreon box, is that there's a very wide white border on them, and I'm constantly cutting a little bit of it away to when I do these little scenes on these pages, because it just otherwise they don't seem to really connect too well. That's the only thing I'll say about them. Otherwise they are absolutely gorgeous. Of course they are. James Burke is phenomenal, and I am super happy to be able to support him on Patreon, and I'm looking forward to his September box. Really want to see what he put in there. It's just so much fun. So yeah, I got an old Cocoa Daisy stamp, which is that little toadstool, and it didn't stamp very well, which isn't really surprising because I've got a variety of different papers collaged on these pages, so their textures are all different. But I then did take my micron pen and I kind of drew the lines in, which gave it a lovely home drawn kind of look to it, so I liked that. And yeah, I say it often, my skill level is not very high, but I don't think it matters because, well, for one thing, it's my journal, so if I drew a stick figure in it and I was happy with it, then that's it. But I do, I would like to have some really cute things in here, and using stamps and die cuts and things is giving me the ability to do that. And here I'd thought I'd whip out my watercolors, and that particular watercolor, I can't remember where I got it now. I got it off Etsy, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really shiny color. It's so pretty, and it works so well for her mermaid tail. And yes, I do realize that I have a mermaid on a toadstool, but well, let's call her Ariel, shall we? She came out of the water for a brief moment. Actually, if I thought about it, I could have done her hair red, then she would have been Ariel. But it's creative license. And these are stickers that I got off, I think, AliExpress probably. And they're super cute. They're these little animals, and some of them have these majorly big eyes. And I thought I would pop in some birds down below underneath that toadstool just to finish the little design off. And then I'm not quite sure what animal that I've got on her lap, but I thought it was cute. So yeah, I love injecting a bit of sense of humor into my pages. I did say in my previous video in this series, oh look at me, I'm going to make it a series, go me, is that this is a feel-good journal with lots of nice phrases that I've got to boost one when one's feeling a little down because of life, etc., etc. But I also do like to inject humor, so I love those little birds at the bottom. And later on, I don't think I do it on camera, I add in a couple of other little animals on it just to jazz it up a bit, and it just makes me smile. And yes, I am. And apologies for that bad transition. I am bordering each page with a Posca paint pen in a color that I feel is like one of the dominant colors of the page. And where did I go? You know what happened there? Oh, I'm such a twit. I thought I had turned my camera off, but I hadn't. So there was like 16 minutes of staring at my desk and absolutely nothing happening. I don't know. The problem is the way I've got my setup. And I record on my phone now, I have it sort of perched on a piece of plank that hubby attached to the window frame for me. And it's a little high, so I can't see what's going on unless I stand on a chair. So half the time I have no idea whether I've pressed start record or stop record. Oh, very, very fraught with anxiety, these videos sometimes. Not really. I just like the word fraught. And so, yeah, again, now I've got some stamps of a leaf, and then I put that girl on top. She's very jubilantly, I'm not quite sure what, but she's very happy with life. And then I wasn't really sure what else to do, so I thought I would have a look in some of my stickers and see if I could incorporate something. And I thought about those pandas, but honestly, they really didn't fit, and the color scheme wasn't right, so I gave up on that, added in a few more leaves, and then thought I would grab another one of James's die-cut girls, and she's also loving life, this girl. This pose she's got going on is just fantastic, so I added her in as well. And then I'm just going to colour them in a bit and border the page and add my sentiment. And yeah, I do that. I do a couple of pages in this video. So yeah, I don't know whether you want me to carry on talking because, oh, I can actually. Oh, here I've got something to talk about. Oh, good. I'm not one who has a lot of words. I'm a very quiet person naturally. So doing a very long voiceover I sometimes find extraordinarily difficult unless I have pre-prepared things to say. But that book there is my washi tape book. So whenever I get a new washi tape, I put it down in there so that I know what I've got, because I have a reasonable collection, and I'm buying all these really cute ones off AliExpress at the moment. And so it's nice to go and look and see what I've got and see how they're going to, how they will work on one of these little spreads. And yeah, you might think it's a bit time consuming cutting out the images from them, but I just have had so much fun doing this. And this washi tape is just ultra cute. It's got these little cottages, and I'm putting, it's very, I don't know if this one was kind of Alice themed. A lot of my washi tapes are Alice themed, but I got those little houses down there, and now again I'm going to put my phrase on and get my Muji pen and outline it, and then I'm going to get, I think I chose the same green Posca paint pen to do the border around it. Now have I gone off and forgotten to stop recording? No, I'm back, there we go. All is not lost. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was going to find my pencil bag with my mild liners in it so that I could give a bit more colour to these girls. I'm not colouring them all in. I did mention that they are quite small and very intricate details on them, and I don't want to mess them up, so I'm giving a little bit of colour on the sort of the bigger parts of them, and you know, just to give a bit of a pop, but mainly keeping them black and white as James had them. And I lied, I did not do green. Okay, I did this lovely shade of peach. There we go. And now we're on to another one. And again, I thought, let me play around with these washi tapes because I'm just having, you know, so much fun with them. So I got this chair, and then I thought, now what am I going to do? So I went through trying to see which particular girl would work, and eventually I come across the one that I use because there we go, her. And I figured, oh, look at that. She actually fit very well onto the armchair, the arms of the chair. So I thought I was, my creativity was abounding at this point. And as you see, I'm cutting out that bit, the white bits, because I leave most of them, but it's just the part of the girl that is being put onto another element. I do take the white away because I feel she just blends in better that way. And yeah, getting all sticky. Really don't like that glue. It goes everywhere. So again, consulting the washi tape, and this one is quite Alice themed. It's got the Cheshire Cat, and I put the cup of tea on her hand, and then I thought about putting him there. I do actually get him onto the page in the end, but he's kind of off the side. But yeah, so what can I say? I'm just having a tremendous amount of fun being creative with the bits and bobs that I've got. And it's just so cute. This washi tape is, It's just super, super cute. So yeah, you can tell I'm running out of things to say again. Maybe we should chat about life a little bit. Shall we do that? Why not? I do hope your lives are going well. Mine is fine. Work is reasonably busy, and oh dear, I do have some terrible transitions in this video, and I apologize for them. Oh, and here I decided to do a carpet. So that's what I'm doing there. So yeah, life is good. My girls are doing well with their studies. Jessica's been doing some teaching practical for the last couple of weeks, and she's really enjoyed that. She can't wait to have her own class and actually teach on a full-time basis, and I think she's going to be phenomenal. She really cares, and that makes a huge difference, I think. So go her. And Tamsin, as per usual, is working very hard. She actually went off last night to a fancy dress party, which I helped her make her costume for. So I'm finding myself that I am doing creative things that I didn't even know I could do. Not, obviously not fantastic costumes, but at least you could tell what it was. And here again, I thought I was inspired. I got that little lampshade from another sticker sheet, and then gave some shading of yellow to give the idea of spotlighting, the light coming off. So yeah, what can I say? It's just having a blast. Not so sure this worked very well. I wanted to give the carpet some sort of detailing, so I got out my Jelly Roll pen. That pen works phenomenally well on things. It's the 0.10 size, and I think it just works very well. So yeah, that's my little page. Wait, I've still got to finish it. I've got to get in my little feel-good phrase, and then I've got to border it, but I think that's about it. So yeah, I didn't say much about life, did I? But let's just say that things are fine this side, and I'm hoping things are fine your side. And please let me know if you enjoyed this, if you have any questions, if you wondered where I got anything from. Pop me a comment below, and I can link you up, or hopefully try and link you up. And yeah, maybe you want to try something like this for yourself. Oh, that's right, I got the Cheshire Cat on there. Because why not? So yeah, I'm ending this video very, very badly, but I am going to say what I usually say is, hope you're having a wonderful day, and yep, we'll chat again soon sometime. Like and subscribe, and got cut off before I could say bye-bye. So here we go. Bye-bye.